Hello guys, today I am back with my another video. Um, the video topic is little bit touchy because a lot of people have told me that sir, that there are a lot of times that we have done technically everything correct, but still the stock ends up going to the opposite direction. And how does that happen? Why does that happen? So the simple logic to that is you can never be 100% right with everything, but at least we can be cautious and do our homework correctly. So one of the trade that my just move this my student had or my follower had taken and was not able to get profits, and he wanted to see the explanation, and I just thought why not to make an video for everybody so that everyone can take advantage of it. The stock was Force Motors, and Force Motors over here gave a breakout, and that's where everyone started yelling and shouting that Force Motors has given a breakout. Let's somewhere here, let's go and take a trade here, because on you see on this daily time frame it was a huge breakout of a consolidation of double triple touch, and then with the volumes, so there were a lot of confirmations that were there, and still the stock went on the opposite direction. So what happens is I keep telling everyone that before you invest in any particular stock, please make sure that you do sector analysis. If the sector is not performing, or it's in sideways, or the sector has no intention of moving, what will happen? The other stocks in that same sector will pull that particular stock down. So let us go. What is that CNX Auto doing in this thing? See, it is very clear and evident that CNX CNX Auto was making, you know, lower highs. Every high was lower than the previous high, which is, clearly showing that there was no strength in the CNX Auto sector. What is going on, that every time the market is trying to give a small pullbacks, there is profit booking, or some kind of news, or say the industry does not have confidence in such kind of small pullbacks, which is taking the essence of the strength in the market. So if you see this, even if we watch Tata Motors, what is happening? See, which I have already assumed that Tata Motors might fall in few days or a week, which is forming 1 2 3 touches in the support, and we already have a triple top forming, and this small consolidation is going on, and you know it's not working. If you see in Motherson, so let's make it Ashok Leyland. What's Ashok Leyland doing? Let's see. See, again the same thing. Ashok Leyland is not able to sustain the this breakout. So what is the entire sector telling us is that no matter how much you try, the entire sector and the confidence of the people is not into the auto sector as of now. So one should avoid that. So I always tell people that please understand the market first and take the trade as per proper analysis. It's like whenever you go and buy a property, you always will not buy a property just because it is good building and a good flat. You will always have a bigger picture in what locality that you are selecting a property. So consider your sector as a locality, a holistic view, that whether what kind of facilities are available or whatever. So the sector is a big locality that the stock is going to perform in that given time frame. So if the sector is not that great and not outperforming, it will not give you returns. And one or two stocks when you get as a breakout or something, one should avoid still, because it can be a fake breakout, or you might miss a trade. That's okay. You know, missing a trade here and there is not a big thing, but uh, getting a loss in your capital account is a huge thing. So avoid such kind of trades, and keep analyzing the sectors. See over here, I have a lot of customize my sector analysis, which I teach my students how to make it. And I'll show you one of the sector that I have created, that is custom made, that is ceramic products, that is ceramics industries, where you like ceramics which are used in your constructions and homely equipments to decorate your house and everything. So the best part is that on my ceramic industry, I have got a wonderful breakout over here. If you see, this industry, this index consists of Kajaria Ceramics, Serra, Somaya Ceramics, Asian Tiles, Oriental Bell, Netco, and so on. That all this company form up a nice index that I have created, and I trade only with those stocks which gives me wonderful breakouts. And I create such indexes and find only those stocks which are performing, which helps me to stay in a particular sector which is outperforming. So out of all those, after the breakout of the ceramic industry, I came out with the stock name Kajaria Industries Ceramics. So if you see, the Kajaria Ceramics on the weekly time frame had given us a very beautiful, I will just make charts for you again, a beautiful breakout out here. Okay, so after the breakout, I don't buy immediately. I was expecting say a pullback, which did not happen, because the entire thing is performing so well. So the other option was to have a consolidation. So the consolidation was found here on the daily time frame, if you see. And we have a wonderful, again, a daily confirmation of a trend continuation. That means the stock is not getting weak, it's in fact getting stronger. Now what is the Nifty doing, what is Bank Nifty doing, I'm not concerned, because my now index is ceramic industry, so index, so my concern is right now only in ceramics. A lot of time it happens when Nifty does not perform, but there are other stocks which are performing. It's because their particular sector is outperforming the index. So what happens is just that I would buy this ceramic industry the next day, that is tomorrow, and I will have a stop loss of 900 and say 60 rupees, and I will keep the trade open till my ceramic industry does not ask me to sell off. That's my strategy. Why? Because of this particular stock, the index is rising. So say if the stocks wants to outperform say around 20%, 30%, 40% in a year, why am I supposed to exit? The only thing I'll do is trail my stop losses and profits. So this is how I trade. And the other index that I have selected is say mm, yeah, alcohol beverages sector. That is all the stocks which are involved in alcohol beverages. Isn't it a little bit unique? uh, Very unique way of trading, right? Yeah. Now if you see on my weekly time frame, there was I'll just remove this, sorry. There was a consolidation in my beverages sector. It was going up and down and up, and finally it has given me a wonderful breakout. So what may happen is that due to some consolidation, it may come here and test my resistance now, which has turned to support. And or like in Kajaria Ceramic, this entire sector may go into consolidation. There are only two possibilities. So I may now track this and wait for a breakout and buy this nice index stock, or I'll wait for a small pullback and look for a particular buying. But still I have identified one or two stocks in it. So one is my McDowell, that is United Spirit, is because if you see on the daily time frame, let's first analyze a weekly time frame. Is if you see, the stock was under a huge consolidation for a very long time, and it has given a nice breakout. Still the week is not over, but if you see on daily time frame, we have a wonderful breakout with the volume over here, and the only thing that can stop right now is this. So what one can do is buy one small quantity out here. The stock might reach over here and little bit consolidation or little bit retrace may happen, nothing to worry, and with the help of the index it may give a wonderful breakout and good returns. So one of the stock is McDowell's, that is United Spirit, and the other stock that I have found is Jubilant Industry. Now Jubilant Industry uh, has given a wonderful resistance breakout. Let's analyze from weekly. Is this nice U-shaped cup breakout, beautiful breakout. That is, it has only shown demand and it has given a wonderful volumes along with it. Can you see this? This is pure accumulation that is happening. Our average volume was something here and the stock has just getting accumulated. So if you just shift to daily time frame, and if I go to candlestick, if you see, the breakout is just brilliant. I will just remove all of that and just make it normal for you all guys. So if you see, this is what it looks like. uh, Sorry, yeah. So the stock over here may retrace little bit, say somewhat here, and once when it shows a up move from here, I would take entry for handsome gains, because my alcoholic beverages index shows a wonderful breakout and good possibilities of a new run. Because when the index gives a breakout, they don't give breakout for 1 week or 2 week, they give a breakout for say months or a year. The entire industry runs for a year. That's why when you see stocks for x number of years, you see a stock giving a breakout at say 100 rupees, now it is like 500 rupees, 600 rupees, and then you keep scratching your head what went wrong and you never identified it. So what happens is that when the index performs, the stock performs, the stock performs, the index performs, is always correlated with each other. So I always trade in such kind of way, and if you all are interested to learn such kind of systematic, in-depth analysis and logical trading, and just not, because trading is not a piece of cake. Anybody will randomly just start having an MACD, RSI and start trading, because when the market performs, the stock performs. As I said, it's correlated. So what happens is that all indicators will line up, but what logic behind it is, why it is running, it's very difficult to learn all that. So if you all are interested to learn such kind of in-depth analysis and strategy, you can get in touch with me, and I would be glad to share my knowledge with you all guys, and take your studies one step, 5 step, 10 steps ahead than what is available in the market, and trade accordingly and become a much advanced trader and logical trader than the others that are trading in the market. Because once when the market will start getting flat, when the Nifty and Bank Nifty won't perform, nothing will work. No stochastic or MACD, here and there everybody will keep screaming and yelling that I earned small amount of money here and there, but there would be no systematic trading. And such kind of study will help you even in your bad timings, because when the index will not perform of a particular sector, you will not end up buying any random thing like I showed you in your Tata Motors and Force Motor. If CNX auto is not ready to move, you won't be in such kind of breakouts. You will, you know, identify what is going on. Just to give a little bit of, a little bit for you all guys, like my next industry that I have already I identified, that is tire industry. So you will be, you will be ready to even invest in, with your hold your money. Okay, fine, you will do your sector rotation and everything. Okay, fine, this thing has particularly performed, like when CNX auto was performing, we were in that. And now when we know that auto is not performing, we book profit and stay in cash. And we find out the industries and send index with the help of my studies, that now which other index is going to perform, let's get ready for that. And you're with always with some cash in your hand and always want to be in the right industry. So I just delete this because of that error. Yeah, now if you see this, uh, this is tire industry. So what has happened, the tire industry was going down, up, down, up, and now it is just consolidating. It's making a beautiful pattern. Now the this index can go down, so I'm not worried because my money is not there. But I am prepared, if the index goes up, I would be ready to find a stock in only tire industry, which makes my hard work even more, the search even narrow, and I can identify one or two good stocks and just invest for, say, a year, 2, 3 years, and have a handsome returns in that. At least may not be handsome returns, but at least I have upper hand in the other traders. So this was one of the example that how I identify stocks, and I would advise you all to take a step ahead and do such kind of learning. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I hope to get a lot of feedback and response from this video. Thanking you.